Classic black tie. I own 25 of these. This is the Shark Tank uniform right here.
When's the last time you grew a beard?
You know, I had one about 2 years ago, and I like it. I mean, it's just, but when I went back to TV Land and said, look, I want to do a few shows with a beard on, they said, not a chance in hell.
Why not?
Consistency. They want consistency. There's something called a Q rating, which measures how people are disturbed by images they see. And when they have some familiarity with an image and it changes, it's not good for advertisers. And television is really, at the end of the day, about advertising. And that's what sustains all of it. And you really want to make great television, but you also don't want to alienate or bite the hand that feeds you. You have to keep the advertisers happy. And that's sort of what I've learned after doing this for many, many years. There has to be some consistency to both the performance and the look, which is how I got into this whole idea of this uniform, of a black suit with a white shirt, a tie pin, which is something I pulled from an old style in the 30s and 40s and brought it back. And they did it then to keep the tie in place. It does a great job. The tie knot never drifts down, as you can see. So now the black suit, and we'll be ready to roll. Gotta take my vitamins. I'm so into trying to stay healthy. I got a whole regimen. B, C, you name it. So crazy. One pill at a time.
I just noticed that looks like all the prints in here is your photography.
Yeah, it's all me.
The other thing that's surprising is you don't run with a big posse.
No, I used to. Waste of money. Makes no sense. It also slows you down.
I mean, you answer your own phone calls, you...
Yeah, I found the posse actually made me less efficient. I'm not kidding. I talk to posse guys all the time, and look at all those people they're dragging around. Not only is it expensive, it's inefficient. You're always dealing with someone else's problem. I got a great team back at the home office, and I don't care where they are as long as they get their stuff done. And that's how we work, 24/7. You don't have to be in the office, but often they are because it's just a better place to be. We have a spectacular office. It's got my guitar collection in it.
That's in Toronto?
Well, we've got a couple of offices. Yeah, one's there. I've got one in Boston, because that's where I started out. The thing about putting on this uniform is, now I'm going to go do some television, and the key to TV, I learned years ago from the makeup girls, is you don't want a lot of stubble because it makes the makeup look terrible. And you have to wear powder, otherwise the skin has a weird shine to it in 4K. So, but you don't want to do too much powder, otherwise you look dead. It's an art. So first, shave. Then, I've got a whole makeup kit that travels with me.
And you do your own makeup?
I've learned how to do it. The girls have taught me. Otherwise, you'd have to have, that's like the posse thing. You'd have to have a makeup artist with you all the time. So this is I use MAC because it's got a fantastic base to it. Around the eyes for one set, and then you move to a studio powder, like this. For the head, I got a lot of real estate to cover. So, you really should do this with your jacket off because you get dust on it, but I'm running for time here.
How often do you get your hair cut?
I get it cut almost every 10 days because I like it really short, and if I don't, I look like Bozo the Clown because it grows out on the sides. And I'm often getting a call from Linda saying, I'm watching on TV and you look like Bozo. Get a haircut. She said that to me yesterday when I was on CNBC.
You ever think about going full Michael Jordan? Like
I tried it. I don't like it. It looks too Daddy Warbucks. I want to look like Mr. Wonderful. It's a little trick I learned on Shark Tank about just getting the right height. Isn't that gorgeous? That looks fantastic. So now we're going to start matching watches, pens. We're going to go pick up the AP code 1159, the legend of this watch. And then after that, we're going to go to Rubber Bee to modify some watches for the Shark Tank shoot next week. You're taking a few of the collection with us. Time. That's the one thing you can't fax into performance. You gotta keep the pace, and it's not easy. So, everything's cool here. Let's roll. Make sure everything's cool where we're going. Okay, we're on the road. Be there in about 20 minutes. What are we doing? I just walk right in?
Yeah, we're actually gonna set up for. We just put the red band on it. We're shooting beauty shots of that. We're gonna set up so that you're gonna go right to the counter. We're gonna have the lights situated, and we'll go to the meat and potatoes of this.
Yeah.
And then when we'll break that down, then you'll walk into the store and say hello. At the end.
Okay. Now I don't know if I need to get a picture of the pen and the watch together to send to wardrobe for approval. I don't know if you want to shoot that. Wait till you see this pen. I don't want to take away from the whole AP thing, but you got to see this pen. It's quite something. But
this watch is quite something. I fell in love with it blue, and then I was like not sure about the red, and then the red popped out.
Yeah.
It's fucking gorgeous.
You see, I told those guys, listen to Mr. Wonderful, the rose gold and the red. After all the headaches we went through finding the right red all around the world for those alligators.
It's the right red.
It's the right red, and I think it's going to look fantastic.
Fuego.
So this watch with the right writing instrument, the right cufflinks is going to be El Supremo, and that's. So I'm looking forward to it. So, anyways, look, it's the only one in America. You've got it right there. A lot of these manufacturers don't have the vision of modifying the band, and so I have to do a lot of head squeezing. But pretty well I get what I want by the time it's over. I mean, I am the customer. Let's start there. Plus, I think it looks so great on television, including, I mean, what I like about AP is they actually make conversion kits. So this watch you're seeing here right now will, this afternoon, eventually have a red band on it. So and I'll be keeping this bracelet, which is priceless too. I mean, you've got to match these back. And you never know who will end up with this watch in an inheritance story. They may want the original band, if my son likes it or not. And if he's a good son, maybe. Otherwise, I'm like a pharaoh. I'm taking them all with me. subscribe to my channel, you know what happens? You'll be dead to me.